from one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Christian gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matty, we get the opportunity to watch the reigning National League Pitcher of the Month go to work. So obviously, I'm pretty excited to see about how he attacks these hitters. He's shown a lot of confidence on the mound right now, and that confidence can sometimes be a pitcher's greatest weapon.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1. Ground ball left side. To his left, Wiggins. And there's one gone to start the night. And here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Got it. The fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. The right-hander from Venezuela gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And that's in there for strike one. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Vero?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Curtis Wiggins. No balls and a strike to count. Wiggins, base runner at first with 1 out. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2. Runners going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
1 out and a runner on second base. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Ready on 1 and 2. 2 and 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Hold him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Scott Gifford, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll enter play with that average right at the 400 mark. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Dickerson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Pirates strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 2, Chris Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Wiggins is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup.
The first baseman.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
First offering on its way. In there, strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 0-2. High pop-up. Wiggins has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. One and one. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Chapman is off at first with 2 away. Pitch is popped up. Gifford in foul ground, and that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Tyler Wiggins.
Leading
on
up
the season.
for the
He's
Pirates,
hitting just over 290
third
coming
baseman,
into action here.
Tyler Wiggins.
Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Here's the 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
So striding forward now, Randy Wiggins. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. First pitch on its way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Very high, 2-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More ahead from the North Shore right after this.
Back now in Pittsburgh, home of the Pirates, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team. Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Standing in now, he is Petit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and a strike to the A's pitcher.
1-1.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Heading out towards shallow right. Wiggins on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Gifford has a play. And that retires the side. A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. It's the Pirates pitcher, Elmer Christian, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Elmer Christian.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Roman.
Up next for the Buccos, Christian Brummett. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Wiggins. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. That's it to short, because he has another 1-2-3 inning. He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Jurickson Profar. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there.
Now
Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. While you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. The 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Towards second. Backhanded. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's Chris Davis now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Nope. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Up. Gifford has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A's go quietly there. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? Curtis Wiggins. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Hard hit ball to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And you
The
can see where he
number
ranks on the
5.
Pirates team
Ryan
leaderboard. Currently tops
Drummond.
on the ball club in that category. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Brummett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Brummett is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Now the 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. So far applies the tag. He is out at second base.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything
The first
close, so
baseman,
I
number
think
10.
this is the way to go here.
Scott
Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Gifford. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Brummett, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Hot shot to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for
third
right
baseman,
there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
They'll try to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. The tag gets 1.
The right fielder, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-0. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Now he's safe at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The batter, number 50.
And now
second
time
baseman,
will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit. So stepping in, Randy Wiggins, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a
Now
Base
batting,
open with
the
the pitcher
pitcher,
on deck.
Elmer.
Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Into the box, Elmer Christian, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 4 full. It's the Pirates 3 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Two pitches fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Well, it's still
10.
early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 3-0.
The world is yours, don't think that it's not. You may be different, still give it a shot. Against our lives, you think the signs are even, really they not. Underdogs made their way to the top.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go.
Leading
Christian
up
Brummett,
for the
and
Pirates,
I'm sure the starter
the
on the
center
mound would
fielder,
like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Hey, Dan, as a former former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Wiggins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Slap fired the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that'll do it here for his starter, Yusmeiro Petit. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
62.
Lou Trevino comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Curtis Wiggins will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The relay.
The catcher, number 5.
There by this power hitter, known for driving the ball out of the ballpark, does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in once again, Brian Brummett, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Wiggins isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 5 now. And he's able to get back in there
The
at
first baseman,
safely.
number 10, Scott Gifford.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one, his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he's safe.
That had to be in the scouting report right there.
Now
you don't see too many
baseman,
breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wiggins on a rope to the second baseman.
The right fielder, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
So coming to the plate, Bart Wiggins, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. With runners in scoring position this season, Wiggins is hitting over 350 up in the hundreds.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
2-0 now. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Brummett at third. Gifford on at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that
the
they were
number
not going
50,
to give this guy anything
second baseman,
to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping into the box, Randy Wiggins. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Wilson takes it on his own, and the inning is over. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Striding in for Oakland, Chris Herman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The pitcher.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. First offering on its way, and they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down, and he'll get in there safely. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Now
really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there.
Usually
Usually you're
Oakland,
trying for a swing and miss
right
when you
fielder,
throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. No hits to this point. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Trevino, the runner at third. Dickerson is over at second with one down in the inning. Here's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's comfortable with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Stephen Piscotty goes down for
Now
out
batting,
number 2 in the top half.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Chris Davis, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the A's 1. Joaquin Soria enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in, Elmer Christian.
Leading up for the Pirates, the pitcher, Elmer Christian.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hard hit ball caught down there at third. A sizzler that time, but the leadoff man is retired to begin the home 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Brummett. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Now to the plate, Chris Wiggins. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Into the box, Matt Olson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
it doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Nope. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Base hit into right center.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So digging in now, Marcus Semien. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And that misses 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
The 1-2 fouled off. Olsen leads off first with 1 away. Lays off 2-2 now.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate
now
so far.
batting.
That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Chris Herman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Please join with the traditional 7-inning stretch.
At home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
Is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Batting in the 8th spot, number 13.
Now at the plate, Curtis Wiggins.
11.
Already 2 for 2.
Now
We'll look to add on right here.
number 19, Josh.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Drummond.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Brian Drummond. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The first baseman, number 10,
Ready once again,
Gifford.
Scott Gifford. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Simeon's there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Pirates. They're up 5-1. Coming to the plate now, Josh Fegley.
Leading off
and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. No, tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Settling in now, Corey Dickerson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 5-1 our score as we play the eighth. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Corey Dickerson is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. 2 away here in the eighth, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and beat it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're down here 5-1.
Your
Liam
attention,
Hendricks
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
in the
the
bottom
Athletics.
half of the eighth.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
At the plate,
Leading
Tyler
up for
Wiggins.
the Pirates, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Hendricks has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bart Wiggins.
Standing in, Bart Wiggins, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Ready now, Randy Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Ladies
Fred
and gentlemen,
Wiggins
your
will look for
attention,
some
please.
2-out magic here
Pinch
as
hitting
he'll
for the
pinch hit
Pirates.
with 2 gone and a
Number
runner at
25,
first.
Fred Wiggins.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. And he lays off for ball 1. One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Wiggins, a native Texan. This is his first year at the big league level. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering
The
how
center
he didn't
fielder,
get that
number
call.
27.
Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Brummett. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken high and deep to right. Piscotty has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
Your
Richard
attention,
Rodriguez
please.
comes on
Now
from the
pitching
pen,
for
hoping
the
to finish
Pirates.
this one off here in the
Number
top of the
49,
ninth.
Richard Rodriguez.
Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts
Leading
for
off
him
for
to
the
this
Athletic,
point in the ball game.
the right fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Piscotty.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Here's the 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The
So
left
with this
fielder,
day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. On to first. And now the A's are down to their final out.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So striding in, Matt Olson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Shoots this one to third. And they'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. Pittsburgh took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Elmer Christian earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Yasmir Petit was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.